Hello, welcome to the Tax Institute's Tax Research Session Tips and Tricks. My name is Lynn Schneller and I'm going to be taking you through the session today. Today we're going to cover a wide range of strategies for searching on the internet and look at a wide range of websites that you are able to use. We're going to be looking at the Tax Institute's website, the Australian Taxation Office website, CCH, Thomson, LexisNexis, Federal Parliament House, Austlii, Comlaw, Timebase. We're also going to be looking at using Google to search some of these websites to make them more user-friendly. We'll be looking, if we have time, at other relevant websites. We're going to talk a little bit about using the Taxline research service of the Tax Institute, and we'll have a little look at copyright restrictions that apply to online material. First up, we're going to have a look at using Google to help us find tax information. All of us are familiar with Google. Well, most of us would use it on a daily basis, several times a day probably. Now, there's ways to make Google actually work for you with searching rather than just letting it use its scattergun approach. For example, let's have a look at searching for Lynn Schneller. So we'll just put in Lynn Schneller in the box. Now, what it's doing here is searching and finding 7 million results. Now, none of us would want to have a look through that many results. What it's doing is looking for all the Lynns it can find and all the Schnellers it can find. And it's not only looking for Lynn, L-Y-N-N-E, it's looking for L-Y-N, L-Y-N-N. Let's have a look at making it work for us. We're going to make it search for a phrase, making Lynn Schneller the phrase. So what you need to do is put inverted commas before and after the name. So now it's making it search for a phrase and we're getting 100 records results. Much better. Now we're going to look at another way to make Google search for you. Click on the link that says Advanced Search on the right hand side of the page. This takes you to the page with the template and the boxes that you can use to define your search. At the very bottom, the last box on the page says search within a site or a domain. So let's have a look at using this to search the Taxation Office website. So put in ato.gov.au. Now, go up to exact wording or phrase. Now this is like if you when we put the Lynn Schneller in inverted commas. If you do it here, you don't need to bother with the inverted commas. So let's have a look for Part 4A material and see what will come up and have a look at the way the results come up. Now here it's given us 2,000 results for Part 4A, but you can actually go back and narrow your search in your advanced search box. But what happens is you've got a list of hits which is very easy to go straight through to the Taxation Office website. We'll just click on one and show you what happens. So before you can blink, there's commentary on key issues. We're now going to have a look at the website of the Tax Institute. This website holds a wealth of information of material written by practitioners for practitioners. Over 15 years worth of material is archived and stored here. Very useful for you. So first of all, we need to log in. So the reason for this is because when you log in and you find something that you want to download, there will possibly be a price attached to it. If you are logged in and as a member, then there will be a differential in what you would need to pay because non-members need to pay more than members. Okay, now let's have a look at the Member Centre, which is very useful for you. And what we want to show you right down the bottom for members is Taxline. Now Taxline is the free research service for members. And you can contact us here by using the template. We ask you to fill it in and then you put your request